This week, the market is in chaos as Senzubin receives its 19th reprint in the newest set. The ban list has destroyed the format, with Green Pilaf finally being dealt with as the top deck. Our live report from the World Championships shows the US representative went all in on an unprotected leader swing and faced consequences. And as always, the new blue leaders look to be nothing compared to Soul Striker.
Good evening, Dragon Ball players, and welcome back to 5-Star News. I'm Bigger Notation, and with the release of Set 100 as well as the 10th World Championships for the Dragon Ball Super trading card game, there is lots to cover. Set 100 being a Goku-only set brought about some of the longest names in the game. One infamous leader in this set brings out a skillless field card with its only function being to finish the leader's name. Of course, this has caused lots of disturbance on the Facebook groups, with people asking things such as, is the field card treated as a skillless battle card? To which I can answer, no, it isn't. Speaking of Facebook groups, the recent ban list has been a huge topic of many posts, as Green Pilaf has finally been dealt with as a deck, so the format has slowed down a tremendous amount. However, many players are unhappy with these changes, even though Green Pilaf has been the dominant force for almost a year now, and its consistency to kill people during the mulligan phase was what made it so unfair. This format shift has certainly upset the aggro players, as turn 10 has become the standard. Here's our social operator Tom Smith with the latest.
Thanks for that, Bigger. First of all, here at 5-Star News, we'd like to congratulate North America for their 10th consecutive DBS World Championship win. We'd like to take this time to remind all American players that just because you've won 10 years in a row, it does not mean you are better than everybody else. In the words of Bandai's head of social media, you're trash and you're bad. Thanks. Moving on to the ban list, we can see that Green Wish Pilaf has been banned due to its consistent kill during the mulligan phase. Of course, the players of this deck are quite upset, stating to just mulligan better, which isn't really an option considering you burn 8 life once mulligan's finished. Moving into the next format, we can see that Blue Beerus, with its turn 10 burn, is definitely going to be a contender for the ban list in the future. As with the release of every new set, we do take queries from confused players about new rules and mechanics. Here at 5-Star News, we try to clear them up as best we can. So, in Set 100, we have the new counterplay counter players, which do in fact require you to pay the energy cost for them. Despite what veteran players will tell you, you do have to pay the energy cost for them. We also have a returning keyword known as Burst, which, again, due to older players, Bandai have released a clarification that Burst is in fact optional, meaning you can get the effects without paying for the Burst. Of course, this has caused some upset in the mill community, claiming that it promotes interactive and thoughtful gameplay. The final ruling that we're going to cover today is... yes, of course. Of course. It happens every week. It's every week. If a card states, if your leader is red, such as After Image Technique, it does not in fact change the colour of your leader. I don't know why we have to say that. Why do we have to say this every week? It's every week. What, now? I have to get... Fine. This has been Tom with 5-Star News reporting. Back to you in the studio. I don't get it. I don't get it. How can people say, if it says if your leader card is red? What in what word would that change your leader to? I don't know. I can't do this. I quit. I'm out. Whatever.
Thank you, Tom. Now, one of the other ban list changes was to errata the 5th Mecha Freezer reboot, as it was too overbearing for the other yellow leaders in the game. With the slow format, this has allowed for blue decks to take over, especially Soul Striker, as it is still the best generic blue leader, alongside Blue Beerus, as it happens to have some of the best longevity within the game. And this is a good time for a brief interlude for an awareness program on Scrub Syndrome.
This is Jamie. He has been suffering from Scrub Syndrome for 91 sets now, ever since the release of the Red Beerus leader. He is convinced that Blue Beerus is the worst Beerus leader, and is unable to break this mentality in order to learn and adapt to the meta.
Wait, what? How can Blue Beerus beat Red Beerus? Red Beerus is the best Beerus. Blue Beerus sucks. Red Beerus, best Beerus. What even is this? What even is this? Time to quit the game.
Jamie spends hours every day working on his Red Beerus deck, desperately trying to make it to work consistently. He is the creator of the Beerus Facebook group and spends up to 4 hours daily banning anyone who mentions the Blue Beerus leader. He is completely stuck in a one-dimensional thought process with almost no hope.
Yep, gonna get Beerus built. Yeah, red Beerus, best Beerus. Yep, got most of my deck done. Yep, red Beerus. Oh, red Beerus, best Beerus. Gotta chuck in some Bardock. Go chuck in some testing. Yamcha, King Biggle. You sweet units package. Kai, got out the Kai. Yeah, gonna get my 2 Brolys. Get some Cab's Awakening, some Topo for some like Floodgate Negate. Cab. What the fuck is this? What is this? Trash Beerus, trash Beerus. Yep, gonna get that pool chucked in. Gonna get this game on, yeah. That's it, fully built. Now they're just going to smash some Blue Beerus, yeah.
Of course, when the Green Beerus leader was revealed all those sets ago, he was over the moon. However, he still couldn't compete with the likes of Blue Beerus, even though the matchup is meant to be favourable. It's a vicious cycle of scrubbing out.
That's all we got here. We got some new green stuff. Cards. Is that a new Beerus leader? Oh, sick! Beerus. And it's in green! I don't know what to say. That's amazing!
Text or call now to help people like Jamie at 0800 scrub-a-dub-dub and we'll send you a free Blue Beerus leader as thanks.
Thanks for that, and remember to get checked for Scrub Syndrome today. Now we have a live report from the 10th World Championships where I'm told a green deck is being played for the first time in an official tournament in 7 years. Here's our reporter Sam, who's live at the...
Welcome back to the 10th annual Dragon Ball Super Card Game World Tournament. For those of you just joining, I'm your host, XX Saiyan Lover 69XX, and we're coming to the end of the last game of a very exciting finals. Okay, as we join this game, the North American candidate seems to be in a good position. He could be going for game here. Okay, swinging with his leader. Wait, no. What's he doing? No. He's going all in on a leader swing. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Does his opponent have the... There it is, guys. The European candidate is dropping the latest secret rare that allows him to warp the leader for the turn. What a rookie mistake. Playing a leader without barrier. How did the North American player not see this coming? How did he not expect a counter like that? With no hand left, there is no way that he's coming back. I think it's the end for the North American player here, guys.
Thanks for that, Sam. It's definitely surprising such a mistake is being made at the World Championships, but the players are definitely under quite a lot of pressure. Before we round out tonight's broadcast, here's Johnny with the weekly meta forecast.
Thank you, Oliver. Heavy spells of blue play are predicted going into this week as the format moves towards a slower pace. Leaders like Blue Beerus and the reboot Janemba, without the permanent, look to make blue very potent. Heading into the latter end of this week, there are strong winds emanating from the green players, helping to subside this storm of blue. These green winds are looking to blow their way through the format with multiple hand control decks to deal with the slow blues rainfall that is occurring at recent events. Green is taking quite a hit from the recent ban list with the loss of Wish Pilaf, so the winds will not be as strong as the last meta forecast, but the sheer nature of the blue versus green matchup makes them quite threatening. The forest fires from red and black have died down significantly due to the high rainfall from the blue players countering them, but there is a high likelihood of a resurgence of this much later in the format due to high winds from green, making fires easy to spread due to the nature of the matchup. There is a very low threat of sandstorms this format from yellow, as the errata to the 5th Mecha Freezer reboot has effectively killed the colour until the next generic yellow leader comes along. To form yet another strong deck. That's all from me. Back to you in the...
Thanks, Johnny. That's all from us here today at 5-Star News. We'll see you next week with the latest news report. I'm Big O Notation, and as always, don't forget to charge. Thank you.